Hey everybody, it's the Mad Master here. I'm doing a video today, and this video is kind of about a weird subject, but I figured I'd talk about this psychological thing that's happening right now in regards to when you're sick nowadays post CV-19 and you have to go to work, and just the weird stuff that you have to feel, weird stuff, weird suspicions, weird feelings, weird looks. So it's a plain nightmare being sick nowadays and working a job in the office. I'm just gonna say, because I'm not saying that I would ever do this, but it's because other people don't do it, so I'm not gonna do it, and other reasons too. Should you wear a mask? Should you just stay home? Oh, well, wait, it's just all these worries because you're like, oh, I only have this amount of paid time off. Do I need to go home for a day? Oh, I still feel sick on Wednesday. Or I thought it was allergies on Monday. This is literally what happened. And maybe it's not allergies. Maybe I have the CV. Well, I never got tested, so I don't know. You see how weird it can be, and then your suspicion. I've got so paranoid. I go blow my nose in the bathroom. I try to hide it. When snot's coming out and stuff like that. Like when I'm at work nowadays, and this has happened more than once. So I'm like, okay. So they're not requiring anybody wears a mask. People haven't worn a mask probably since spring of 2022. People are still wearing masks here and there when they were sick or someone was sick. They don't do that anymore where I work. So I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I feel like, what if I get this person sick? What are they going to think? Oh my God. Yeah, I know it's mild now, supposedly, the C and the V. I believe that is what the media says. If you read the article halfway in, they'll say that. It's not right. It's not in the headline, but it's called "Lie by Structure," in the words of Taro Warwick. But this is just it's just kind of a cluster something. I'm trying not to swear as much in videos. Yeah, it's just it's quite frustrating when you feel sick at work nowadays, or you are sick. What do you tell people? What do you say? Like Friday, which is yesterday, I was chipper more than ever before, but I was blowing my nose a lot. And I was saying all this stuff, and I'm like, my boss, well, I have two bosses. Oh, she's really close to me. I hope she doesn't get sick. Oh no, does she know I'm sick? Should I be at work in the first place? Does it arouse suspicion? What about that woman down the hall, never wore a mask? She's coughing the last week. What about that? What about February when I got really sick? Way worse than this. Not way worse, but maybe 50% worse than this. Oh, what about then when everybody was coughing? Nobody was wearing a mask. It's you start thinking, oh, what about the media saying this? What do they think of me here? What do they see? It's just, it's all these voices. So I'm just saying, the truth is, what happened, when I did that video, I think it was 2020. What happens when you get sick at work in the future, once this thing's over? It's a reality that it's a nightmare to maneuver. And it's just I don't know, I don't know what to do with regards to, I don't know why I do that all the time, but I don't know, what do you do? I like the look. I don't know. I don't always have to wear them. It's get a little hot. So, so what do you do? Do you have to go home? They don't give you quarantine time anymore. So what do I do? What the hell can I do with only 35 hours left in my PTO thing? I guess I could take 4 days off, but I was feeling like shit on Friday. What would I have done? Just borrowed PTO? I don't even know. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to work sick, and that's messed up, and it's wrong. But I did that before. What would happen? This is normal life. This is normal life for anybody that works a job back before 2020. You were sick, you went home, you stayed home a couple of days, you felt a little better, maybe not up, way up high, better, and you went back to work. Now it's like I feel like a prisoner. Like if I tell them, are they going to tell me to wear a mask? Mask doesn't, I mean, I'm not going to talk about that on this video, but I have my own beliefs about that after study. Plus I feel like I'm being suffocated and having a panic attack at the same time when I wear them too much. I just hate it, you know. I'm not used to wearing one too, so just keep that in mind. So you're cool, yeah, it's you know, very mild comparatively. I don't think there's anybody at work that has really been severely affected by it. So the 4 or 5 times there's been outbreaks at work, I don't think there's been anybody that's been really that affected by it. So we've already been through this before several times where I work. Still, I feel weird as hell, and I don't know what to tell people, and I don't know how to maneuver this. It's a terrible lack of communication. The big boss, the big boss in my department, she still wears a mask. My other boss, she does not. Yeah, never mind. You know, and it's like, but the big boss was sick. Early this year. I don't know. You know, what do you tell people? What do you say? So next week I'm just gonna be like, hi, you know, pretend nothing happened, because I don't know what else to do. I've never been tested for the CV ever, because I don't have to go into. You can go look at all my videos over the years about that. I have a very confrontational opinion about being lied to all this time, especially about certain labs. That's the biggest one. Almost reminds me of the, you know, 911 stuff, I'll just say. So yeah, it's just a little rant, frustration. I don't know, you know, if it were 2 years ago, I probably would say I'm sick, you know, I'll go home. I probably would, but I'm not going to do that now, you know. I'm not going to do that, you know. But at the same time, I'm still scared, because I'm like, what do I tell them? I'm more worried about people's reaction to this stuff. I was always worried more about that. For some reason, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But anyways, that's about all.